Good evening, Warrior fans. Tonight we are here at Fox Memorial Field, where your hometown Wahoo Warriors are hosting the Aquinas Catholic Monarchs in a JV football game. We are set to kick off here. Number 5 boots it deep. Logan Kelly catches the kickoff. He gets wrestled down there around the 30-yard line by number 16 Landon Pohl. That'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Here comes their quarterback, number 9, Alex Borchers. We've got a 1st and 10. We got single back, 2 receivers out to the left. He hikes the ball, hands it off to number 28, Grady Meyer, who takes it left and gets tackled down by number 83, Luke Storm. About a yard gain on the play. They'll bring up 2nd down for the Warriors. Yard gain on the play. They'll bring up second down. Another single back form for the Warriors. 2 receivers out to the right. Alex rolls out right, throws it down to number 45, Reed Nicely, who tries to make a cut but gets tackled down there by number 50, Trent Mifford. Reed is shaken up on the play. He's hobbling around. And he hits the deck. Injury timeout for the Warriors. 3rd and 5. We'll be back after this quick timeout.
Can I get a large milkshake, please?
Alright, I'm going back on. Shut up. And we're back here at Fox Memorial Field after a quick injury timeout. 3rd and 5 for the Warriors at their own 45-yard line. I'm here with my partner, Caden Smart. Caden, I know you used to be a JV football player. Tell me about your times playing Aquinas and JV.
Oh, well, playing JV, they've always been a good, solid team. We always used to hand it to them, though, but this year I feel like it's going to be a little different.
Fumbled snap there on the play. Landon Fye takes it outside and miraculously picks up a first down and more. He gets knocked out around the opposing team's 45-yard line. That'll move the chains for the Warriors. What a miraculous play there by Landon Fye, really using his track speed to get to the outside. Caden, tell me a little bit how it is guarding Landon in practice with all that track speed.
Oh, guarding Landon in practice is just terrible. I hate guarding him because he's just so fast and he gets around you so fast. He knows, like, my techniques. Like, right off the line, I try to shock him, but it's just so hard because he swipes my hands out of the way and then burns me.
Interesting take here from the varsity football player. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the Aquinas 45-yard line. Play action. Launches it deep to Fye, and it's a little bit overthrown there by Borchers. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10. You know, Fye had a step on him there, but Borchers just laid it out a little too far for him. Second and 10. We have Graham Nutzman down tying his shoe, and he's back up. Don't worry about it. Getting the play call. Sends him out. 2 receivers out to the right. And a little motion action from the Warriors. Snaps the ball. Hands it off to Grady Meyer, who takes it out right. He's got a step, but he gets tackled down by number 59, Dylan. That'll be like a 2-yard gain. 3rd down for the Warriors. Two receivers out left. We got a little doubles action here. Fye doesn't seem to know what he's doing. Doesn't matter. He can just run a go route and they'll chuck it up to him, eh? A little read option there. Borchers keeps it. Throws it out to Grady Meyer, who picks up a couple yards in. There's a flag down on the play. We'll see what that is. Whatever it may be, the Warriors did not pick a first down. We got a block in the back on the Warriors. That'll push them back about 10 yards. Penalty is accepted by Aquinas. Should be third down on the play. We got our kicker, Emilio Zaragoza, slacking over there. There we go. That boy. 2 receivers out to the bottom of the screen. Third and seems to be 15 here for the Warriors. On the wrong side of the 50-yard line. Borchers rolls out right. Launches it deep. Fi's got a step, and he throws it out of bounds. You know, Borchers got one heck of an arm. He's a baseball player in the summer, but he just seems to be putting a little too much sauce in that ball there. That'll bring a 4th and 15 for the Warriors. Coach Verb brings out the punt team. You know, Caden, you're a punt returner yourself. Tell me the ups and downs of being a punt returner on varsity.
We'll start with the ups. The ups are it's not that scary until you get it like a guy running just full steams right ahead of you. But if you don't have that, you can return it all day, and then you can just gain yards and yards after that.
Kane with the punt. Boots it down to probably the 15-yard line here. Pins Aquinas deep in their own territory, and that'll bring up the Aquinas offense. 1st and 10 from the 15 here. We'll see what their coach dials up here. First and 10 here. Little wing T action from the Aquinas Catholic Monarchs here. Motion. Little trap play, and that gets stuffed by number 57, Cash Parsnips. Also one on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down and 11 for the Monarchs. You know, Caden, you've been lined up against these Monarchs before. Tell me what's so difficult about playing their wing T offense.
Nothing really. I just got a lot of tackles playing them.
Yeah, they don't really like to pass the ball much. That means lots of tackles for the guys up front. 2nd down and 11 here for the Monarchs. Another motion. Toss play to the left. That gets eaten up by 54. James Gaskins with a huge hit. Another loss for the Monarchs. It'll bring up 3rd and 13.
Now that's probably their best play, that toss play to the little sideline.
You know, if they get their blocks right, that toss play can go 87 yards to the house here. 3rd and 13. You think it'd be a pass situation here for the Monarchs, deep in their own territory. (16) Landon Pohl goes under center for the Monarchs. No motion this time. We'll roll out to the left, and that gets eaten up and caught by the lineman. Oh, a little trickery here. Fumble Ruski from the Monarchs, but that gets swallowed up. Another loss in the play. Negative yardage for the Monarchs in this drive. Coach sends out the punt team, and Warriors should be getting the ball back here in pretty manageable field situation. Logan Lacey and Grady Meyer back deep here for the Warriors, looking to bring this punt back to the house. Quite the number of guys on the line there for the Warriors. Looks like they're going to send the house, try and get a block. And that is booted, I assume, off the front of his foot. Goes out of bounds at the Monarch 32-yard line here. Not the most stellar punt in the world, but leaves good field position for the Warriors. Borchers comes back out on the field looking to capitalize. First and 10 from about the 34-yard line. Got 2 receivers out left. Single back formation. Borchers gets a snap, hands it off to Meyer, who takes it left, makes a juke move, and gets tackled down by number 87, Garrett Novacek. Gain about a yard. I'll bring up 2nd and 9 for the Warriors here. Now, Caden, I know you've been in both situations. This hasn't been a very high-powered offensive game yet. Tell me, which is your favorite, to play in a low-scoring slugfest or in a high-scoring shootout?
Playing tight games is always fun, but I like scoring a lot, so probably scoring a lot and playing a high fester.
Phi gets a screen pass, makes a couple juke moves, and takes it to the end zone for the Warriors. What a play there by Landon Phi, making something out of nothing. That'll make the score 6-0 for the Warriors. Bring out the extra point unit. Kicker number 34, Kane Haar here. Just a freshman, but he's got quite the leg. Borchers the holder. DJ Ulm the snapper. Snap, hold, kick is up, and that is good for the Warriors, pushing the lead to 7-0 here, and 3:46 left in the first quarter. We'll be back at this quick timeout. And we're back here from Fox Memorial Stadium. Warriors taking a quick 7-0 lead. Got the kickoff unit out here. Kane Haar set tee the ball off. Ramp looks good. Kicks deep down to about the 15-yard line. What a boot there. Number 12. Jaron Thee gets the ball. He gets tackled down. At 54, James Gaskin is there again for another stop.
You know, Kane has been impressed me with his kicking. He could move up to that varsity level.
Yeah, he's been really
that spot.
He's been really booting him deep in practice for the scout team, and shows here during the JV games. Landon Pohl brings the troops back out. 1st and 10 from about the old 19-yard line for the Monarchs. Here's the old wing tee offense. Oh, receiver out to the left. Motion. Toss out to the right. 36. Oh, there's a flag on the play. Logan Vanderberg gets wrestled down there by number 17, Owen States. We'll have to see what the penalty is. Holding on the Monarchs. That'll bring him back a couple yards. Should say 1st down here, Emilio. Come on. Flip it over. There we are. Still waiting. He had his hand up there. Thought he was going to flip it. second down. 20 after the penalty. It should say first down. There we go, Emilio. Sorry. You're even confusing the announcers. First down and 20 for the Monarchs after the penalty. Trap play to the motion. That gets eaten up by a slew of Warrior defenders there. 5 yards. On the play for the Monarchs. It should be second down, Emilio. Gosh. You know, after this week, we might need to look to get a new down marker. Down marker boy. Emilio's really struggling here, and it's only not even the end of the first quarter. Second down here for the Monarchs. Motion. Looking for the pass. Throw it to the flats. Overthrown a little bit. Intended receiver on the play was Seth. I'm not going to butcher that last name. Seth. Good try, buddy. Third down here for the Monarchs. Third and about 15, I'd say.
As I scope Emilio down, it doesn't look like he's having fun. It looks like the ref is yelling at him.
Yeah. You know, you might not be having fun, but at least you got to try. You at least got to try, man. Motion. Trap play for the Monarchs. He gets free. Good tackle there by number 32, Kip Brigham. Not quite the sticks, though. Fourth down and about 6 for the Monarchs. He sends out the punt unit. Another good defensive possession for the Warriors. Back deep again for the Warriors, number 14, Logan Lacey, number 28, Grady Meyer. Oh, we got an offside on the Warriors. Number 17, Owen State's got a little antsy there. Maybe he thought he was going to go block the punt. Not quite the sticks, though. You got about 4th and 1 here. 4th and like inches, actually. Nope. Emilio just messed up again. 4th and 1. Still got the punt unit out. If I was very bad, I would watch for the fake here. Nope. Just going to boot it deep. Better punt this time. Bounces around the 45-yard line. Lacey picks it up. Makes a juke move, and then number 6 gets to him. Seth on the play. Wrestled down with the Warrior 46-yard line. 44-yard line, sorry. 1:41 left in the first quarter, and the Warriors take back over. First and 10 here. Borchers breaks his troops from the huddle. 3 receivers down to the right. Single back formation. Hikes the ball. Hands it off to Grady Meyer up the middle. Trucks forward there. Gets tackled down by a couple of Aquinas defenders. Getting to about 8 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd and 2 for the Warriors. You know, in these JVC team games, they've been really feeding Grady Meyer the rock. Grady seems to have a lot of potential. What have we seen in practice from him, Caden?
You know, Grady hits pretty hard. I could see him hitting a lot harder, but he's a little soft right now. I could see him hitting really hard later down the road.
Oh, a little counterplay for the Warriors. Borchers gets free run. Picks up the first and more. Does a couple spin moves there. Down to the 35-yard line. Good play call there by Coach Zatoka. Moving the chains here for the Warriors. Getting to the good side of the 50-yard line. Doing a little hurry-up action as there's only 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Single back, 3 guys to the right. play action pass. Borchers launches it deep to G Nuts, and he gets picked off by number 5. Takes it out the end zone and does a little return and gets pushed out of bounds by number 52, Jack Krieger. There is a yellow on the play, though. We'll wait and see what that does. Gus Yindrick with the pick. All 5 foot 1 inches of him. What a play there by number 5, Gus. Aquinas getting the break that they need, forcing a turnover there on defense. Getting their offense back on the field. But, their offense hasn't been able to move it much. Been stuck on the wrong side of the 50-yard line. And it seems to be an illegal block, holding of some sort on the return. Moving it back to, about the 10-yard line. Still, their ball, 1st and 10 here for the Monarchs. Wing T back out there. Motion. Another trap play. Swallowed up there by 54, James Gaskins. And I'm assuming the coach will let the clock run out, and that'll bring it into the 1st quarter. Gain of about 1 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 9 here. Clock's running down, and he'll just let it go. Call his troops over to the sideline. End of the 1st quarter here at Fox Memorial Field. The Warriors lead 7-0. We'll be back after a quick timeout.
You unplugged it, didn't you? Yeah. You stunned me when you asked that question about Grady. I was like, oh, shit. I was eating my French fries when you asked me, and I was like, oh, shit. What's something funny to say? There's not really funny things you could say.
No, you're just stupid. No, you're stupid. I said off somewhere on my just in case I can't hear you. We're back from Fox Memorial Field here. The Warriors leading 7-0. Start of the 2nd quarter here. Monarchs have the ball 2nd and 9 from about the 10-yard line. Sends a guy in motion. A little trap play. That gets eaten up. 25. Graham Nutsman tackles him down. Get him about a yard on the play. They'll bring up 3rd and 8 here for the Monarchs. Caden, I played a lot of NCAA football 14 in my lifetime. My least favorite teams are to play are Navy and Army because they run the wing T offense. Tell me a little bit about airing the ball and how Coach Fox has changed his playbook this year.
Well, really, I don't see us being a big powerhouse run team up the middle like we were in the past years. So airing it out a little bit changes it up, and teams struggle with that. So
3rd down, a little toss play for the Monarchs. Got some speed at the outside, and that gets tackled down by number 7, Caden Christian in the corner. Coming up and making the play. 4th and about 6 here for the Monarchs. They'll bring out the punt team again. You know, as I look at this roster here, the Monarchs got quite the hefty load up there on the offensive line. 255, 285 here. The Warriors are doing one heck of a job keeping up with them. Fourth down, third punt of the night here already for the Monarchs. Low snap, gets the punt up. Drops down. Grady Meyer decides to pick it up, and he gets blown up there on the play by number 50, Trent Mefford. Right at about midfield here for the Warriors. Borchers looking to make up for that costly interception down here in the red zone. You know, I like the throw, though. I like the look. You know, Graham Nutzman himself, he's about 6'2". That's over a foot difference there on that matchup. And number 5, Gus Yendrich, just got the best of him there. First and 10 here at midfield for the Warriors. Hands it off to Grady Meyer. Finds a seam. He's running hard. He's chugging. There's that hard-hitting ability that you saw there, Caden. Picking it up, first down for the Warriors. Moving the chains here. Down at about the 38-yard line. Breaking the huddle. First and 10. 3 receivers out right. Heists the ball. Looks like another sweep here for Grady Meyer. He gets tackled down by number 16, Landon Pohl. He seems to be everywhere on the field for the Monarchs, quarterback and safety, making all the tackles and the runs. Gain of about 2 on the play, second down and 8 for the Warriors. You know, if I'm Zatoka here, I'm dialing up another deep shot to Landon Fye. He just seems to have a step ahead of those corners. Well, Calvin Babs, he's got some track speed as well. State track qualifier. Here we go. A little handoff to Fye. Yeah, there we go. He takes it outside. He just is way faster than everyone. Down at about the 40-yard line. Tackled down by 59. Dillon again. Slow to get up. He's got 14. Logan Lacey there to help him up. Gain of about 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 2 for the Warriors. Bringing the subs in here. You know, Coach Fox really likes to rotate some guys in at receiver and running back. Tell me, Caden, is it a benefit to have so much depth on the varsity level for the Warriors?
Oh, yeah, for sure. You just get a lot of breaks, and it just helps with the team because they're always fresh going in.
Little bubble pass to Fye. No gain. Tackled down to my number 50, Trent Mefford again. We 4th down. About 4 for the Warriors. Stoke seems to be keeping the offense out there, looking to go for it. You know, I think that's just out of Kane's range. You know, just inside of punt territory, but just outside of field goal range. Kind of in that gray area. Drops back. Looks to the sideline. Gee, nuts, dropping the ball here. Come on now. You know, Graham Nutzman, he's one of my tight end buddies on the team. I am not very happy seeing him drop an easy ball like that, but you know, that's what practice is for, getting it better every day. Monarchs take over from the 32-yard line. 1st and 10 to the turnover on downs. Wing T. Roll out to the right. Looking to pass the ball. Graham making up. Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say there's a Graham nuts sack right there. but he got him by the horse collar. That'll be a 15-yard penalty and a first down for the Monarchs. You know, the Warriors came out with a 63-0 victory last Friday night, and Graham Nutzman actually got in a couple Graham Nuts sacks, 2 of them actually on Friday night. It's nice to see he's keeping the productivity up here on JV level as well. First down here for the Monarchs at the 40-yard line after the penalty. Motion. Trap again. He makes a cut. Tackled down by 54, James Gaskins. Moving the chains here. I don't know if they moved to start with. Oh, there we go.
That chain crew always being slow.
Yeah, I know. Sam Markson and Noah Brodowski down there with Emilio. Slacking today. First and 10 here for the Monarchs. From about the 44-yard line. With a little motion in the backfield. Toss play. James Gaskins just lays out the quarterback, but too bad he didn't have the ball. Tackled down, no gain on the play. Second down and 10. The Monarchs. You know, they've been looking to establish that toss, but the Warriors are just swarming the ball. Second down and 10 here for the Monarchs. Sends a motion. Trap. James Gaskins just all over the field today for the Warriors. Hugo Portugal also in on that tackle. Just a freshman here playing JV big boy ball. Gain of about 2 on the play. Third down and 8 from the 46-yard line here for the Monarchs. Really looking to establish some offensive firepower here. Haven't been able to do much. The ball in their hands. You know, this quarter's just flowing by with the Monarchs hardly throwing the ball. Another motion toss play. Graham misses a tackle. Another missed tackle, but then Kip Brigham just lays the boom here. For the Warriors, loss of 1 on the play. They'll bring up 4th down and 9. Punt unit comes out for the 4th time tonight. Warriors are really setting the house here. I think they're destined to get one. Almost got there. Line drive boot for the Monarchs. Lacey lets it bounce it up bounds at the 35-yard line. Warriors will take over. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the half. Warriors looking for a little 2-minute drill. Borges brings his troops back on the field. First down and 10 here for the Warriors. 3 receivers out right. One man in the backfield, Greenymeyer. Hands it off. Cut back. Runs through a tackle and then gets tripped up at the 45-yard line. Moving the chains for the Warriors. 11 yards on the play. Good start to the drive. 2 minutes, 10 seconds. And counting. In my opinion, the Warriors need to air the ball out here, try and make their way down the field. Play action. Borchers launches it deep to Phi. Phi catches it, makes a move, 20-10, and that is a marks and mowing touchdown for Landon Phi, second one of the day. What a catch here by Phi. Borchers just laying the ball out there for him, and Phi makes a play on it and takes it all the way home for the marks and mowing touchdown.
You know, that's that speed that Phi burns kids on, especially me in practice.
Looks a little, 2-minute drill in practice looks like for us varsity guys. Kane back out to kick. Borchers holding, DJ snapping. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is blocked here by the Monarchs. Number 83, Luke Storm, gets the block here. That'll put the score at 13-0, minute 42 left in the half. Warriors lead. We'll be back after the timeout. And we're back here at Fox Memorial Field. Warriors with a 13-0 lead, 1:37 left in the half. Special guest star with me right here, varsity football player and senior Josh Edmonds. Josh, tell me a little bit about your experience playing on the JVC team level for the Warriors.
Freshman year, we're a pretty good team. We had a pretty solid team, but I went out due to a knee injury against Aurora. Sophomore year, came back, had a great season. Went undefeated that season, actually. And, and now we're on the varsity level playing.
Fumble on the play, recovered by the Warriors.
This is very crucial on minute and 34 left.
Jack Krieger gets the ball back for the Warriors in Aquinas territory. Josh, tell me about your favorite experience playing on the JV level. Favorite memory.
My favorite experience on the JV level was after we beat Nebraska City sophomore year. We blew them out, and I was actually challenged to wear my gear all the way home on the bus ride, and that's what I did.
For reference, viewers, Nebraska City is about an hour and 30 drive in a car, and a bus is about an hour 45. So Josh wears pads and helmet. Hour 45 on the way home. Borchers rolls out right. Look at deep. Chucks it across the middle. In and out the hands of Calvin Baps there. 2nd and 10 for the Warriors. Josh, how's the season going so far on the varsity level?
Season's going good, The biggest thing about our team is that we play as a family. Nobody's out there worrying about stats or anything. We're worried about winning. That's what I love about this team. And, we've really improved on that aspect since last year.
Interesting. Minute 29 left in the half. Your 2nd and 10 for the Warriors. 3 receivers out right. Single back. Snaps the ball. Hands it off to Grady Meyer. Breaks through an arm tackle and gets tripped up by number 50, Trent Mefford. Trent's been all over the place here for the Monarchs. He plays a linebacker spot. Really wrestling in some tackles here. Clock is running here. 3rd and 8 here for the Warriors. If I was Coach Satoka, I would know I have 3 timeouts left in my back pocket, so run the ball a little bit, try and get in better field position for Borchers to make a play. Throw the ball to one of his receivers. Three receivers out right. Single back. Evan Reynolds seems to be in now. Fake handoff. Launches it deep to Phi again. Just a couple yards in front of him. Thought he had a step, but he had to lay out for it and didn't get there. 4th and 8 for the Warriors. Once again, they're in that little gray area, just inside punt zone, but just outside of field goal range. You know, my score clock runner here, Avery Weeding, is actually the kicker on varsity. I think it's 44 yards. It's just inside his range, but too bad this is JV, and Avery does not play on JV. So thank you for the input, Avery. Appreciate it. Reynolds still out there in the backfield. 3 receivers out right. Single back. Borchers looking to convert on this 4th and 8. Trying to cash in that fumble. Rolling out right. Pressure seeps through. Launches it. Lacey with the catch. He's running. He gets in the end zone for a marks and mowing touchdown. Logan Lacey brings it home for the Warriors on a 4th and 8. 35 seconds left. Let's talk about clutch timing here for Borchers and the Warriors. Push the score to 19-0 here just before halftime.
You know, it was a great play by Lacey. Watching the rollout and finding the open zone, he made himself available for Alex to throw him to.
What a way to reroute there by Lacey. Just a freshman, too. Josh, tell me a little bit about your experience playing with your brother, who's the quarterback, and him throwing you the ball at receiver.
You know, playing with my brother for so many years, we got that passing connection down, you know. It's just so effortlessly catching his balls out there.
Interesting stuff. Warriors take a 20-0 lead as the extra point was good, and we will be back after the timeout here. And we're back here at Fox Memorial Field with the Warriors taking a 20-0 lead just before half. 29 seconds for the Monarchs to do something here. Josh, if you were the coach for the Monarchs, would you just run it down to halftime, take your boys to the locker room, give them a talk, or would you try and air it out deep, trying to get some points on the board before half?
You know, personally with 30 seconds, they're not going to get much, especially from the running team. The best thing to do is go to the locker room and rally. Their previous drive, you know, their offense has really progressed since the beginning of the game, with them not being able to get any first downs at the beginning of this game to them getting to that last drive.
Well, reverse action here to number 3. Tackle down on the play by Phi. He goes out of bounds. Stop the clock for the Monarchs. About a 4-yard gain. Oh, nope. White Hat saying roll the clock. 20 seconds left and then ticking. Monarchs looking to get one more playoff before halftime. Ball spotted about the 36-yard line. 10 seconds and counting. Hustling up to the line of the Monarchs. Trying to get one more off. 4, 3, 2, 1, and he hikes it just for a trap play. Owen States with the tackle, and that'll bring us to halftime. Joshua, thank you for coming on the air with me tonight, and I wish you luck on the rest of your season.
It's a pleasure.
That'll take us to halftime with the Warriors lead 20-0. We'll be back after the half.
It wasn't long at all.
Alright, we're back on.
That's funny. Did you get any play like that after? No, I read out us. Dude, I was like,
Like a magic trick.
that's crazy.
And we're back from the halftime break. Warriors leading 20-0. They're set to kick off here to start the second half. Monarchs looking to find a little spark on offense, trying to get some yards here, trying to maybe punch it in the end zone. Any points will do for them, though. They're stuck at 0 right now. They got number 12 back deep, Jaron Thieg, and number 50. Oh, I can't see his other number. High boot for Kane. Lets it drop. 59 takes it. Cuts to the left side of the field, and he gets tackled. Who is that? Graham Nutsman on the tackle. He'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Monarchs around the 30-yard line. Well, motion action. Well, reverse handoff to number 3, Tristan Davis, tackled in the backfield there by Graham Nutsman. No gain on the play. Looks like he got back to the line. Oh, nope. Miller's just late moving. Loss of 2 on the play. 2nd down and 12 here for the Monarchs.
Tristan Davis is a 5'4" running back, 115 pounds, but he seems to be pretty shifty out there.
Yeah, he seems to be making a lot of men miss in that Warrior defense. They've been pretty stout though, not allowing many yards on the run plays. Tristan goes in motion, a little trap play. He runs over Logan Kelly. Brings it up to about the 42-yard line. Sorry, 37-yard line. Got my yard lines off. 3rd down and 4 for the Monarchs here. Looking to push his drive. You know, this wing T offense can be frustrating for other opposing defenses because it's just consistently 2 to 3 yards every play, and they just drain the clock, tiring out the defense. But the Warriors seem to be holding them in check. Motion. Rolls out left. Tosses it to the flat, and that is incomplete here for the Monarchs. That'll bring up 4th down, and Monarchs bring the punt unit back on. Number 36, Logan Vander. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Number 36, Logan Vandenberg. 5'9", 145-pound freshman. Back to punt. Grady Meyer and Logan Lacey back to return. See if they can make some magic here on this return. Warriors seem to be bringing a block unit out. Gene! Graham Nutsman with the block. He scoops it up and falls down around the 10-yard line. What a play there by Graham Nutsman. He's having one heck of a game here. Couple TFLs, a Graham Nuts sack, and a block punt now for Graham. What a stellar performance aside from that horse collar tackle earlier in the game. 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line here for the Warriors. Great field position. You know, if I'm Coach Zatoka, I'm looking to pound this ball into the end zone. Find a stout offensive line here for the Warriors. 2 receivers out right. Single back formation here for the Warriors. Hands it off to Grady Meyer. He cuts it up for getting about 3 on the play. We'll bring up 2nd and 7 here for the Warriors. Second and 7 here. Single back, 2 receivers out right. You know, knowing Coach Togi, he's probably going to dial up a counter play for Alex Borchers here. Oh. Look at who knows Coach Zatoka. Borchers gets in the end zone, but there's some flags on the play. Looks to be a holding call against the Warriors that'll negate the touchdown and bring them back. What a shame here, taking 6 points off the board. Looks to be Owen State's on the hold. Pushing back 10 yards. I'll keep it at 2nd down here for the Warriors, but just a little extra to go.
Barrett, playing that tight end position, how do you keep yourself from not holding?
You know, it's difficult for me because I used to be a running back, believe it or not, and blocking has become a new concept for me. So what I learned is you really got to punch the chest plate and, like, keep your arms locked in. Don't extend your arms, because then, if we're going to be honest, fellas, every lineman holds. They just don't see it. So what you got to do is you got to keep your arms in and not extend them so then they can't catch you holding. Fun fact about me, Caden, I'm actually leading the team for holding penalties this year with 3. You know, me and Jay Smalley were in a tight-knit race, but I pulled ahead after Friday night's win against Nebraska City. Got called for another one in the first half, but you just got to make sure you don't extend those arms out there to make sure the refs don't see you holding. Grady Meyer with the rush on the previous play. That'll bring up 3rd down for the Warriors from about the 12-yard line. Going backwards on this drive here. Warriors need to capitalize on this great field position provided to them by Graham Nutsman. And the block punt. Fake handoff. Borchers rolls out right. Looking to dump it into Jay Stayskull, who has the ball in his hands, but it's knocked away by Gus again. You know, Gus isn't the largest fish in the sea, but he is making plays out there for the Monarchs at that safety position. Gus is 5'1", 105 pounds here, but he has just made a couple of huge plays for the Monarchs. Warriors, you know, in my humble opinion, I think Kane can knock this through the uprights, but Zatoka sends the offense back on the field. Try and get in the end zone. 4th down and 11 here for the Warriors. Single back, 2 receivers out right. Borchers rolls out. Pressure seeping in. He dials it up to the pylon. Intended for Josh Fox, but just a little bit outside. Ball hits the turf, and that'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Monarchs here. Warriors unable to capitalize on that great field position from the blocked punt. And the Monarch offense will come out to the field. Monarchs looking to get something done on offense. Haven't had much life today. 6:21 left in the third quarter. Ball spotted about the 14-yard line here. Motion, trap play for the Monarchs. Wrestled down by Hugo Portugal there on the play. You know, Caden, struggling offense. The Monarchs have fell victim to some bad field position as well. What play are you dialing up to get them out of this sticky situation?
Oh, I would dial up a wide receiver run to our flats. We haven't been covering those very good, so if you get it out to the flats, I feel like that will be a pretty good gain.
Yeah, but they've been running the ball. They've been trying to throw the ball out to the flats, but the 16 Landon Pohl just can't put it on the receiver. Hasn't completed a pass all day. Hands it off up the middle. Another trap play for the Monarchs. Gets driven backwards by 52 Jack Krieger. You know, Caden, if it's me personally, I'm dialing up a little halfback toss pass, a little trick play action, catch the Warriors off guard. Really trying to trick the DBs and see if they can get a long touchdown out of it. Third down here for the Monarchs. Third and about 6, I would say. Motion, toss. Just need the pass aspect. Calvin Batts here breaks off a block and makes a tackle. Pushes him out of bounds from the corner position. No gain on the play. That'll bring up 4th down for the Monarchs. Sending out the punt unit once again. You know, if I'm Coach Verb, I'm trying to send another block at these boys, see if you can get a touchdown off of it as they're pushed way back. Punter standing at about the 6-yard line. You know, Caden, as a punt returner, you fell victim to numerous miscues by the opposing team's punt unit and numerous blocks. Is it frustrating to stand back there thinking you're going to get the ball when all in all that just gets blocked by your offensive lineman?
Oh, heck no. That's just a better field position that we get it at. So I'm happy for my team. I always celebrate with them. I'll be sprinting my butt up like 40, 50 yards just celebrating with my team for blocking that.
Glad to see your team player, Caden. 1st and 10 after the punt for the Warriors at about the 3-yard line, I would say.
How happy were you when you got that block against Ashland Greenwood?
Oh, I was pretty stoked. Ashland Greenwood ended up being a close game, and I think the special teams proved to be the difference maker for the Warriors. So we won by a touchdown. A couple of blocked punts. Big return by Kid Brigham. Really set it up in good field position for us to capitalize. Borchers takes a snap, drops back, rolls left as pressure gets in his face. He launches it. Is that who I think it is? Gus Buss. 2nd pick of the day here for the Monarchs. Borchers really struggling to find the receivers. You know, Caden, I haven't seen Phi out on the field. Do you think he just plays a half?
Oh, probably.
You know, Phi's a big varsity contributor in the return game.
Yeah, 100%. We need him.
It's probably best to stick him on the sideline for the second half of these JVs games. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. But Gus, really just making plays on the ball. He's quite the stout little safety the Monarchs have. They might have some potential in him. 1st and 10. Once again, horrible field position for the Monarchs, but we'll see if they can make work out of it. 1st and 10 from the 9-yard line. Motion. Reverse. Jack Krieger drives him into the end zone. That's not a safety, though, because forward progress. Anywho. Loss on the play. Driving them down to like the 3-yard line. Bring up 2nd and a lot for the Monarchs.
Monarchs trying to switch it up and put Gus the Bus up at quarterback and see if they can get a new offense going.
Yeah, you are right. Landon Pohl seems to be done for the night. He's got his helmet off.
Let's see what they're brewing in the pot at second and about 15.
Yeah, it took quite a while breaking that huddle. Might get a delay a game here. Nope. Gus under center. Takes the snap. Little trap play. That one might be a safety. Still haven't seen the call from the white hat. Nope. Got out of the end zone. Looks to be at the 1 yard line. No, if I'm Burbs here, I'm dialing up a blitz. Both linebackers, maybe even a cornerback if you're feeling risky, but you know, one of my personal favorite plays from Madden is engage 8, really get some pressure on the QB. See if Verb will dial that up. Try and get a safety here for the Warriors.
Yeah, send the full house. That was my favorite play when we used to run in varsity. It would really tick off. We'd be on JV side 2 years ago, and we'd send the full house, and it would just tick the varsity players off.
Backed up here for the Monarchs. Gus under center. He just traps to his fullback. Monarchs got a little push. Just get out of that sticky situation. But that'll still bring up 4th down for the Monarchs. And the punt unit seems to be back on the field. You know, I'm not sure, but Monarchs might set a JV record for most punts in a game. This is their 7th time the punter's been back out on the field. They've had a couple different punters. 59, Dylan. Back to punt this time. 36 has also been in the punt, Logan Vandenberg. Gets the punt off barely. Logan Lacey catches it at the 30-yard line. He's looking to get a return. Takes to the sideline, gets tackled by 82. Paxton Zook.
That was a beaut tackle.
Beautiful tackle there by Paxton Zook. Unfortunate for the Monarchs. The punt didn't go very far. On top of the return, Lacey brings it up to about the 24-yard line for the Warriors. Another great field position. Let's see if the Warriors can capitalize here. Let's see if Borchers can make up for that turnover. 3 receivers out left, single back. Grady Meyer seems to be back in the game. Takes the handoff, makes a little cut. It's tackled down. Gain of a yard on the play. They'll bring up 2nd and 9 here. Grady Meyer slow to get up. He's just been getting banged up all game. Second and 9 here for the Warriors. Single back. 3 receivers out left. Another handoff here. No, Borchers faked me out. Makes a cut. Tripped up, though. Gain of about 7 on the play. They'll bring up 3rd and 2 for the Warriors. Inside the red zone officially. About the 15-yard line. You know, Grady's been taking some hits today at the running back position. Caden, tell me, once the game goes on and on, as a running back, does it get hard when guys just keep banging you full speed? Like, the linebackers hit really hard. I just want to know if it's difficult to take these hits all game.
Oh, no, I don't think so. I'm always at fullback blocking for my A-backs, and I love hitting people. I just get that adrenaline rush, and I don't feel a thing, but I got that drive in me.
Cash Parsons with a pancake block to clear the lane for Grady Meyer. Picks up the 1st down inside the 10. That'll bring up 1st and goal for the Warriors. Run the clock, Avery, and that'll bring an end to the 3rd quarter. No points there in the 3rd quarter for either team. Still 20-0 as we head to the 4th quarter. We'll be back after the timeout. Warriors up 20 to nothing. Start, and they got first and goal inside the 10 here. Single back, 3 receivers out right. Seems to be a sweet play. Oh, nope, counter. Should have known. Borchers with a walk-in touchdown. Oh, he lowers the boom.
He plows his way in there for a zesty, festy, Marks and Moen touchdown. Atta baby Borchers.
2017, Caitlin Stouffer took the huge boomstick from Alex Borchers. 6 points on the boards for the Warriors. They'll put it at 26-0 as the PAT unit comes out. Kane back to kick. Borchers holding. DJ snapping. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is seems to be snuck in. Still haven't seen a signal from the white hat. Said it's good. One of my teammates, Mateo Ramirez, back there catching the kick. He thought it was good. You know, he's got the angle right. White hat eventually said it was good. That'll bring the score to 27-0. Fresh start to the fourth quarter. We'll be back after the timeout. We're back after the timeout. Had a little mic difficulties there, trying to plug the mics back in. Calvin Baps with a nice tackle after Aquinas fumbled the kickoff. Defense out on the field. 1st and 10 from, I'd say the 20-yard line for the Monarchs. Pass. It is picked off by Logan Kelly. He's running to the right side, makes a juke. He's got some blockers in. He makes it to the end zone for a Marks and Mowing touchdown. Pick 6 for Logan Kelly from the safety position. Jumped the route, made a couple of juke moves, and ran his way to the end zone for the Warriors. That'll put it at 33-0. PAT unit coming right back out. Great play by Logan Kelly, just a freshman, but he's got some mad potential for the Warriors.
What kind of potential are we talking about with his height, that QB?
He's got the perfect build for a QB. He can run the ball pretty well. He just needs to work on his arm, his accuracy, his throw power. You know, all these things a quarterback needs to be successful. Kick is up and good by Kane. Once Kelly matures, hits his senior year, I think he could be a stellar quarterback option for the Warriors. We'll be back at the quick score and after the timeout here.
I wonder how the announcer was when we were up 63-0. Yeah, I'll watch it.
To the timeout, quick timeout. Kane boots it, high kick. Monarch bounce He is running out to the left. Makes a cut. Lacey and the kicker, Kane, make the tackle for the Warriors. Warriors lead 34-0 here. You know, I don't want to look too far ahead, but I think this game is just about over here. Sealed the win for the Warriors. First and 10 here for the Monarchs. Gus fumbled the snap. Seems to have jumped on it. Warriors sending some subs in. Putting all the freshmen in, it looks like. Second down and about 11 for the Monarchs here. You know, if my eyes did not deceive me, I do not believe Gus was out the one to throw the pick 6 on the last drive. Maybe a change of quarterback could help them get some yards. Anything would work. Anything can work for the Monarchs here. They've been stagnant on offense today. A little trap up the middle for about a yard to gain. We're going to 3rd and 10 here for the Monarchs. Break the huddle. 3rd and 10 here. Maybe dial up a pass play for Gus. Show off the arm talent, eh? A little motion action. Yep, just that. Pass. Just short of the receiver, number 3, Tristan Davis. Punt unit comes back out for, if I'm not mistaken, the 8th time today.
See, what did I tell you, Bear? That rollout option to that flats was open. But
It's open. They just can't.
gotta complete it.
36 seems to be punting again, Vanderberg. Same guys back to return for the Warriors, Lacey and Meyer. Kemmerling trotting on the field for the Warriors. Just, casually making his way to the other side. Good snap. Nice boot for Vandenberg. Takes a bounce and Grady Meyer picks it up. Makes a juke move. Gets tackled down there. 1st and 10 here for the Warriors on about the 43-yard line. If my eyes are not mistaken, Logan Kelly seems to be in at quarterback for the Warriors. Lots of subs here. Hands it off to Reynolds. Gets wrestled down by number 12, Jaron Thieg. Pardon me if I'm announcing his name wrong. Could be Teague, could be Thieg. 2nd down to the 4-yard gain from Reynolds. From about the 47-yard line for the Warriors. Looks like a miscommunication there from the Warriors. Kelly just takes the ball and tries to get as much yard as possible. He's about 2. About the 50-yard line for the... Nope, Emilio's wrong. 49-yard line here for the Warriors. 3rd and about 3, I guess. Maybe 4. A real spark plug for the Warriors, a guy everyone loves in the locker room, is freshman Brayton Seaman. Cade, what are your opinions on Brayton Seaman?
Oh, Brayden Seaman is just he's a quiet kid, but he's super funny once you get to know him. We made this advertisement, and it was just a funny advertisement about him. It was called Seaman Scoots, and he always rides his scooters around town, so we decided to make an ad over him.
Interesting. I'd like to see Verb put Seaman in the game, maybe a couple plays. 4th down and about 4 after the no gain from the Warriors. Keeping the offense on the field is Coach Satoka. Kelly coming back out to deliver a play call. Sauce getting in the game here for the Warriors. Sauce is our little nickname for Alfredo Perez. You can see why his nickname is Sauce. Give it to Sauce. Kelly, take the snap. We'll read option action. Throws it out to Reynolds, and he drops it. Tristan Davis recovers the ball, but it is not a fumble. It's just a drop for Reynolds. Turnover on downs for the Warriors. They'll bring the defense back out.
With 3 minutes 40 seconds left, down 34-0, what are you cooking in the pot right now?
You know, Caden, I'm just 34-0 with 3.5 minutes left. There's not much you can do. You're just playing for pride at this point. Maybe try and get in the end zone. But here's a toss play. He's a little stiff arm, but he's wrestled down by number 23, Calvin Babs. Calvin, not the mightiest mouse out there, but he can sure tackle hard. Sauce in on defense too. Gets me excited seeing Sauce out on the field. 2nd down and about 6 for the Monarchs at the 45-yard line. You know, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first time they've crossed midfield tonight. That's a big breakthrough with about 3 minutes left in the game. See if they can punch one in here. Toss play outright. Calvin comes up on the play but misses. Grady Meyer in on the tackle. Gain of about 3. 3rd down and 3 for the Monarchs. You know, Caden, I think I take it back. I think I'm just trying to run out the clock. Go home, watch some Monday Night Football, you know. See who's trying to score for my fantasy team. Need Jamal Williams from the Saints to do something big for me tonight if I want to take home the dub. Trap play for the Monarchs. He runs free for a couple of yards, that enough to pick up the 1st down. White Hat is signaling to run the clock.
Speaking of your fantasy team, how'd you do last week with Tyreek Hill putting up 44 points? That was ridiculous.
You know, Caden, you should be... Oh, stop what we're talking about. Brayton Seaman is on the field, guys. Brayton Seaman is in at defensive tackle here. Let's see if he can make a play for the Warriors. Brayton Seaman is not mighty at all. 5'4", 135 freshman. And I think that's generous, but it's a little toss play. Kane with the tackle. Seaman nowhere to be found. Pardon the interruption. Let's get back to what we were talking about. You know, Kane, you should be real familiar. Real familiar with that Tyreek Hill performance last week, as I think I was the one to play you in fantasy, and you took the big fat L.
Yeah, that is true. I took the biggest L in the Fantasy Football League nation I was up 66% to win.
If I'm not mistaken, I just saw Sauce force a fumble, and it is recovered by the Warriors. What a play. What a read coming up on the play for Sauce and forcing the fumble with 43 seconds left. You know, I'm tossing the ball to Sauce on the outside. See if he can make a play, make another play.
Seaman is back out in the game.
And an offensive lineman here for the Warriors. If I'm Verbs, I'm just calling it a day, taking a knee out of respect for my opponent.
if I'm Zatoka, I think I would put Seaman back in the backfield like we used to do in middle school. Or not middle school. Well, yeah, middle school. And our high school career and C team and JV Warrior football team.
You know, I'm not a rules guy, but I think you have to have an eligible number to carry the football. And Seaman is wearing big old 78, so if I'm not mistaken, he is not eligible to carry the ball. They gave Sauce the ball, though. 83, Luke Storm snuffed the play out and tackled Sauce for a loss. Warriors maybe going to sneak one more play in, but if I'm then, I'm just running the clock out. They do not have to run another play. Barring an insane touchdown from Jackson Kemmerling, Warriors are going home with a 34-0 Deb Scaruni. Caden, what do you think about the Warriors' performance today?
You know, I'm pretty impressed with all these JV Warriors. Like, hopefully I can see them at the varsity field competing at this level.
That would be interesting. That clock hits 0, and the Warriors 34, and Monarchs 0. What a performance tonight from Landon Fye. Only playing a half, but racking in 2 touchdowns. He is our marks and mowing player of the game for the Warriors.